So about 2 months ago, I set up the smallest reef tank in the world in my kitchen. This adorable micro pico reef tank by PNW Customs is quite literally as large as a banana, coming in at only 40 ounces of water volume, sump and display combined. This adorable cutie has been doing really well, although I've had a few surprises. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys an update on it and get to adding my first corals. Yay! If you're new here, hello, howdy, hi. My name is Stephanie and I make silly videos documenting my journey in the reef tank keeping hobby. So if you're also silly and like the reef tanks, make sure to smash that subscribe right now. So this adorable pico reef tank has been cycling for several months now and has been doing really well for the most part. As you can see, I added a bit of random macro algae as a tester a little while ago, and it's just living its absolute best life in here. He's pretty much grown 3 times in size, which is pretty amazing to see in this little thing, in this little tank. I mean, it's macro algae, but still, you know, I mean, this tank is quite literally the size of a banana. I mean that with no exaggeration. It keeps floating around though. It's kind of funny, really, like a little tumbleweed in a washing machine. It just goes round and round and round. It's pretty entertaining to watch, not even gonna lie. Anyway, I don't know whether I should keep this in here long term or add any other macro algae for that matter. This particular piece is obviously getting quite big and would need to do a trim on it if I do decide to go the whole macro algae route. But yeah, should I go corals or macro algae or have a mix? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. But in other news, I've had a very unfortunate surprise in this tank. Can you guess? I mean, take a wild guess, knowing my channel, knowing my videos. Yep, that's right. My bad luck has followed me. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all, seriously? Aptasia in the pico tank. Aptasia in the pico tank. It's not that I'm surprised, really. Aptasia really seeks out every way possible to make my life a living hell. I mean, it's my arch nemesis of all nemesis, and it got creative and spread in this tank with the sand I used for my 220-gallon tank, which at the time obviously had no visible Aptasia in it. Just my luck, y'all, just my freaking luck. Before we add corals in today, we're definitely going to have to remove this little bugger, and hopefully that will be the end of this. Unless we make this the Bergia breeding tank. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, my biggest issue that I've had with this tank so far, other than this pesky Aptasia nuisance, is temperature. Keeping the temperature regulated in such a small itty bitty tank is, well, pretty difficult, it turns out. This tank was getting hot. No way I could add corals in it. No way. You know, no way. So I got this handy dandy little device here, the Inkbird, an aquarium heater controller, not sponsored. I really love this thing so far. It lets you connect your heater and controls its on and off capabilities so your tank temperature stays stable. So on this display here, you can actually see my set point and the actual temperature of the pico tank. I really like this thing because it sends a notification to your phone if the temperature falls outside of the set range that you input. I actually like this thing so much that I added one in all of my tanks for redundancy. Neat, easy product that quickly solved the issue for me, but I'm definitely crazy for putting an Inkbird on practically a puddle of water. The cables behind the tank are also another issue. It looks so messy. I hate it. Not sure what to do about it though. Need to build some kind of box contraption or something to hide everything, but it needs to be aesthetically pleasing, you know? If anybody has any ideas that will look aesthetically pleasing, please let me know. I mean, this is my kitchen after all. But yeah, so that's how the itty bitty pico tank has been doing so far. I have to say again that this is hands down the cutest thing I have ever purchased. I am so enamored with it, honestly. Cutest little kitchen tank ever. Now I'm one step closer to a tank in every single room of my house. Yay! So it's time to add some corals to this bad boy. Wait, first let's remove that pesky Aptasia. Okay, now it's time to add corals to this bad boy. In terms of adding corals from my tank, I'm a little bit at a loss because all of my corals are super large. Even if I were to frag, say, these hammers, sorry, my glass is really dirty right now, but if I were to frag, I don't know, a Duncan or a frog spawn, the heads are just so big. It would really ruin the scale that I've got going on, or I'm trying to create with my little mini pico tank. I don't know. I have a bunch of zoas, but as you guys know, they are absolutely ridden with aptasia at the moment, so I couldn't even add them even if I wanted to. I have a few frags. Like, these guys would be wonderful, wouldn't they? If it was more zoa than aptasia. So I don't know. Do have the most adorable, tiny, itty-bitty holy grail here that make it the most expensive little pico tank you ever did see. This little head is absolutely adorable. Like, it's the smallest little, like, frag I've ever seen of torch. But what happened was, when I was fragging out the torch there, this little guy was hidden under all of the heads, wasn't getting any light, so as you can see, it doesn't have much gold or color to it at all. So I had to frag him out to, you know, give him a fighting chance, but maybe we should add him. I don't know. Anyway, I'd rather not go through the hassle, so I think I'm just gonna go to the store, go to my local LFS and see what we can find. Some little itty bitty frags from there. Hopefully we'll find something, so... Look, they have one! So they actually have one of these mini tanks themselves. How cool is that? So this is the potential we could have, guys. Blastos love it. Blastos love it. Very cool. I'm thinking we need something really small. Like, what about this baby Anacropora? Like, just a little itty bitty Anacropora. Or definitely some zoas would be really cool. I want a sexy shrimp. Do you guys have sexy shrimps? You do? Could we add a sexy shrimp? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we could add one in there.
I think I want this guy. Right here.
Which one? The mushroom?
Yes.
Perfect.
It's a combo one. It's Fruit Loops and something else.
Oh, okay. Let's do that one. Ooh, that one's cool. Nah, let's get that one for the shrimp. Look at the little sexy shrimp. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. I want that one. So as soon as I got home, first I did a quick 100% water change to the little pico tank. So it is time to dip these corals. I have my supplies here. I'm using Reef primer and using these containers to get them dipped. What corals I actually ended up getting is really exciting. I got this mushroom here. You're not gonna be able to see these, but obviously I'm gonna show you when I actually add them into the tank. But I got a mushroom, a little cutie. I also got another mushroom, another little baby mushroom. Pretty cute guy here. Also got a bunch of zoas. It's like a mixed frag, so it has Fruit Loops zoas on it and something else. I don't really remember what, but we shall see fairly soon. Cute little what do you call them? Sexy shrimp. I got a cute little sexy shrimp, and I'm so excited about this little guy because I've always wanted a sexy shrimp. The way they dance is just adorable. So going to acclimate him in this little tub here first before, you know, getting to the corals. But he's a cutie pie. Look at him. Oh, so excited for this little guy. He's gonna make the perfect addition. Overall, I'm really happy with the way the coral placement turned out. Definitely want to add some more zoas or clove polyps to grow in the aquascape, and maybe add a yuma from my tank here on the left side. I don't know. The sexy shrimp is in hiding and won't come out though. Hopefully he'll come out of his shell and crawl around the tank soon. Definitely want to get him a little friend so he'll dance more. Anyway, looking at the tank now, I kind of wish I went with a different aquascape because it's pretty hard to place the corals on it. Great thing is that this tank is so small, so making changes to it is super easy. Maybe in the future we remove everything entirely and just place 1 or 2 big corals. I don't know, like rock flowers or something, and not try to make everything small and to scale. I don't know, what do you think? What corals should I add next? Let me know in the comments.